Hey guys, if I'm back up in the this is the quarterback build I made from Windows. But yeah, I wasn't making videos and you guys prepare for this moment. But, and I got the Old Spice body wash. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Hold on. Let me get the music out the background real quick before they copyright me. Yep. I needed to take the music off before they copyright it. Dang, keeping it fits on the screen.
We welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we've got a good one in store.
Yeah.
It's the Carolina Panthers and the Cincinnati Bengals. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Greg Wild.
I don't think I know how to go
in the
with the
NFL.
smoke.
Some great games, some finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, you see the numbers for him in this first quarter of play. Looking to build on him here as they begin with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Dahan! 180! Dahan!
Oh my. Play fake. Here's Burrow. Gets it away quickly.
8 more seasons are going to retire.
He's going to get this to the 37-yard line. First reception for the
Then
man who enters the
I'm not going to fully retire, like, stop making videos.
This one,
Completely. No, that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to run some showdowns with the boys. Going to do a little bit of live streams here and there. And then I'm going to make him a coach. Like, y'all know, I'm not the expert. That one YouTuber that made a Road to Glory Cup and imported him to be a coach.
Here we go.
If that's been,
180! Dahan!
I'm going to play for the Bengals for 3 years. It depends what the next roster will be.
Here we go. Dahan! Dahan!
Burrow now to throw on 1st down.
Yes.
Set his feet, but he completes it.
Baby, if you're looking at me, looking at you. Baby, if you're looking at me.
On 1st and 10, Burrow.
Oh, no, he's buns.
Not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
If I'm a little bit buns at this one,
Again here.
just know I haven't played. Loans.
Now, Burrow.
Okay, that's PR.
Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force
Here we go.
third down.
Oh yeah, guys, y'all remember when my character was fully maxed out? Like, he would be the GOAT of the NFL
11 on that one. It's a Cincinnati first down.
if he didn't retire before he fully got
Here
off.
we go. Here we go. 180. Right up.
Burrow.
Sit down. Sit down.
To the
Oh,
right side for Burton. And it'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple of yards short of the first down.
what's
That's
up,
a pickup of
T.
8.
Higgins?
They go play action for Burrow. And he's in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Touchdown number 30 on the year.
Next season, I'm probably going to be able to see Bengals.
Record of 31 touchdowns
Because
set back in 2006.
my brother plays for the Vikings. So it'll be able to see.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in
After
the
I
end zone,
get my
making a handful
after I
of
get
clutch
my
plays
Tyreek
prior to
Hill
the touchdown.
emote,
That was
like
just
the
a textbook
clips,
example
I'm going to be
of
wearing
one
on
guy
my
taking
showdown
over
group.
the game.
Oh yeah, God. Earlier today, I put a can of Sprite inside the freezer for an entire day.
Terrific way to start. Getting a second crack at it here.
Once I
as
opened
they
it,
begin
I was
first and
expecting
10.
it to be like a fizz bomb or something. I don't
Here we
know.
go.
Tell me why
Play action now.
the can
It's Burrow.
explode.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the former Heisman winner.
It started
I would love to
floating
see
to
his
explode
weapons
because
do
I
a
opened
better
it
job,
upside
Mike,
down.
especially in the middle of the field, getting over.
Already a half dozen catches in the first half. He's been open throughout. See what happens as they go to work again with a first down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
So did y'all hear my man's is back in the game?
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the
Yeah,
45.
my man's Joe Burrow. Hold on. Let me get back to the Bengals and Ravens game. Yeah, what happened? That was 2 minutes. I know. I always be chanting for Bengals since I was a diehard LSU fan.
On one, ready?
And Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. Okay, why do I have 3 at?
Can.
Burrow working in the pistol.
Yes, we're winning.
Made by Higgins.
Yes!
And he's close to another first down.
W
Just
Bengals!
shy of the marker.
Here we go.
That could come back any moment.
Now a second down throw for Burrow.
We the Bengals.
And again, another catch.
Or is that even our chant? Is it We Them Boys? Or is it Who Day?
First down and 10.
Yeah, I know it's Who Day, but like,
To throw is
we have another chant called We Them Boys.
another catch for his favorite target.
I always thought that was a cringe one.
Down to the 15-yard line.
And those numbers
I read a lot of Purple different shit. Hell no, I did. I hit my Kevin in the middle.
See why he was a
That's my
central
biggest
piece in
goal.
this game plan, and he makes another grab there to add to this growing stat line.
What is that?
On first down, Burrow.
Take down.
And he'll
Yeah!
take it on in. Mike Gesicki.
We
Touchdown,
take the lead again.
his fourth.
I low-key feel like leaving this team, but I have no other team I want to go to. And I would want to go to, I would want to go to Minnesota to play with my brother.
Bengals offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now,
Shoot.
it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And
Come on.
the league has
Come
such
on,
a
Mike.
funny way
Come on,
of
Mike.
continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago.
And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, at your old position, you're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability
Ooh, I had
for
to
your
get
tight
the
end
block
to take
scene.
it to the house.
Yeah, this was never really the strength of my game.
But
Mike,
W
we're seeing
team,
so
W
many
Holmes,
tight ends
W
around the
Holmes,
league who not only are
W man. It's like what happened in his college. This is exactly what happened in Joe Burrow's college
The
career.
lead is 5
Remember when he
as
got
they're going to
hit
start with this
against,
first
I
down.
forgot the team name. Remember when he got hit
Here we go.
and threw a pick six?
Burrow now. That is
Okay, they're just not calling anything.
football in there. Good coverage.
But remember when he
They'll bring
got
up
hit
second down.
and he started locking in for the rest of the game?
Is Burrow. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he's
I low-key forgot
beyond the 40-yard line.
the Nixon don't play for us and he played for the Texans. And that's
First down,
Isaiah
throw for
Pacheco.
Burrow. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion.
Watch him Super Bowl for the past
Stop.
3 years.
Right 80.
Felt like a simulator.
Burrow here on second down. And he'll be taken down.
What is this dude's relationship
But that is
with
good enough
Mike?
for a first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Right 80. Right shot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Short
Like, bro, it's every single time I'm wide open.
And they bring him down. but
He doesn't
until
pass
they
it to
get
me.
Inside the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow.
Oh, all about to say.
Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's easy to make your quarterback look good when you
Damn,
can
bro.
just get open
Damn,
as
bro,
easily
over
as he
7
has
feet tall.
in this game so far. I mean, he had the big first half, remember, but here in the second half, he just continues to
Nah,
add
'cause I
to
got
these
Wimby's
numbers
genetics.
here in the third quarter.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Here's Burrow. That's caught left side by Burton. And he's in. Jermaine Burton. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That touchdown. Bengals offense ready to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Yes, I'm up there. Yo, bro. What happened to Jamar Chase?
It's just set. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10.
After
from
this
the
game, I gotta
38-yard
check
line.
the injury report.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
Back to throw. Burrow. He'll swing one out wide.
W Isaiah, W Isaiah.
He'll be taken down
I
at
never
the
thought I would be ever
25-yard
saying
line.
that in my life.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
Now, Burrow.
W Isaiah.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's into the end zone.
They're just gifting everybody touchdowns. Oh, you get the touchdown. You. But I might need to stay for another year.
Ready to get back at it. And a few kneel down should come close to closing this one out, depending on whether or not the defense wants to use those 2 timeouts they have left. But it really would just prolong what seems to be inevitable.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll drop to throw.
You get the never
Inside the 5.
I didn't do hurdles because
Just like that, they
I
are
don't
in
think about it.
business. It's
I don't really
first
jump
and
like
goal.
that, even though I just did a whole 11-foot
Play
vertical.
action now. It's Burrow.
I was about
It
to
is struck
say,
in the end
you know,
zone.
just gonna pass
Touchdown,
you don't see me
Cincinnati.
wide with it.
2 touchdowns
But if
for
they
him
had
now on
that
the
thing,
afternoon.
if they had the vertical where
Greg, they
we
take
jump up and
advantage
slap
of
their
the good
slabs,
field
I
position
would be
and
the
move it
highest
downfield
out
for
of
the
all of them.
score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
This one in the win column for the Bengals. They continue to be the hottest team in the
W
NFL
Zach.
here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain
On one,
unbeaten.
Taylor. I mean, on one, Zach. On two, Taylor. One, Zach. Two, Taylor. One, Zach. Two, Taylor. I didn't do anything for this one. He's just going down. Chicken nigga. Nigga. My controller was acting up. See, don't give me a point. He's not returning. Oh, let me check that. Oh, he's the only one in the one entire wide receiver. Yeah. He looked like somebody who would just make up a joke saying, I whipped my thumb, and there'll be a gall again. Like, you could tell bro trying not to laugh while biting his cheek. I'm not here. Okay. Anyway, so yep, he's gonna be on for week to week. Okay. So 2, I believe. Anyway, season my first was golden. See, I think I might be able to get some credit. Yep, I have enough credit. Why did I move back like that? Why is this even so high up? It's not a thing.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. Gun, gun. Success. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 180. Here we go. Dot. Here we go. Dot. Here we go. Dot. Gun, gun. Dot.
I don't see why I don't go the hurdles. Because, oh man.
Here we go. 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 180. Place hot. 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 Here we go. Hot.
the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC between the Indianapolis Colts and the Cincinnati Bengals. On the Colts sideline, that's head coach Shane Steichen. These guys not quite sure what type of team they're going to be this season after a 3-3 start. On the other side, head coach of the Bengals there, Zach Taylor. His guys coming off the bye week, so we'll keep an eye on it, Brock. Maybe a small advantage to them because of that. Offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts.
On one, ready? Gun, gun. Cut. Right 80. Cut.
Right to the air, Burrow. Completed over the middle. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. To the 25. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals try to length on the field and take a 6-0 lead. That gives him a marked distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year, and it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. Bengals headed back out on offense as we get a look at their receiver. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs, and he's now reached it with that last catch. Burrow on first down. Finds him over the middle. Down to the 10. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 13-0 lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of the season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
Give him 24 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Stop. Right 80. Right, stop.
Burrow now on first down. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. The Bengals playing themselves to a lead here in Paycor. All the left side. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense final backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And it looks likely they'll carry a 2-score advantage into that locker room.
Here we go. Hey, can.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. It is caught left side. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
He'll throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up second down. Here's the final play of our first half.
Let's get set.
Throwing here just before halftime. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go.
They didn't take it.
180.
They come back over tomorrow, put it in the drawer and keep it in there.
Can you?
He's back to throw. And he'll just throw it away.
Joe Burrow's bunt.
Into the break.
Bo didn't try.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a
NFL
great day
doesn't
on the
do
scoreboard
this.
so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter.
Because in NBA, you try to do what Boze's people but still they go.
180.
On first down, here's Burrow. Finds Chase on the slant. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
I'm pretty tired.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. It's on the out route. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. There's room into the secondary. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of
And the
halftime.
ball's in the air.
Offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series.
Gun. Shot. 180. Shot.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Into traffic. Complete. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27.
Ready?
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Burrow to the air now. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Middle of the field, and he's got Chase. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw again, it's Burrow. He's got a man left. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They strike for 23 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He's got it near the 8. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
The offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they couldn't be backed up much further, Brock. A safety, really the only concern as they take possession here inside their 5-yard line.
On one, ready? Here we go.
First down, Burrow to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. He's at the 30, the 10, push for the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals trying to end this before the final quarter. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
You know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those alignments. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Get out of here, folks.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out.
If they predicted he was going to. It's 26. Because I know he didn't have a body.
Here we go.
Play action now, Burrow. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Bengals have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Burrow on the play action. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down. Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Burrow setting up the play action. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80, shot.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Get 22 out of that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
I would just try to bobble the ball in my hands and see what I get to the tip.
Pass is cut at the 9. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So the flag not necessary, Brock. You made the catch anyway, and they're going to take that yardage instead. The interference penalty is declined.
Really a testament to his focus throughout that play. It's one thing to catch balls in practice or on air or even 7-on-7, but to do it through violence, through aggression, through interference on the other side.
Yo, where's my
What
block?
separates the good from the great receivers in this league.
On one, ready?
Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12.
11, 11, 11, 11, 11. Big 13. Big 13. Shot.
Off the play fake. Burrow.
I was about to
Again,
crash.
it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone.
Look,
They just can't finish the
I
play.
think that was he passes it to
11, 11, 11, 11.
the ball
Ready?
was
Shot.
On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Bengals keep running away with this. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Guys, how many jerseys do you think he's been gifted? High school.
The offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half.
More than ever was UAB, Patriots, Bengals.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign.
But anyway, it's different in the video. I'm probably gonna do this. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Oh, awesome. So, bye guys, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.